Christmas Eve, the day when I trekked cross country to indulge in my mum's devotion to her notion of Christmas cheer, which is a full-blown festival of food. Yes. I mean, her intentions are noble. She does bake a mean mince pie. She serves a divine ham. And her mulled wine really packs a wallop. Yes, Mum is a stalwart steward of tradition, a woman unwilling to alter the course of Christmas rituals. And since Dad died 5 years ago, she's taken up this annual maudlin recounting of Christmases past. A litany of remember whens and the better days, she calls them. It's a real downer. But hey, I love my mum. I just wish she would let go of her ghosts of Christmas past and take a chance on change.
It's been a whole year. But today, Clarice comes home for the holidays. Oh, it's one thing to phone chat and text, and a whole other thing to dole out happy holiday hugs and hear my dear daughter's laughter up close and personal. Oh, I'm excited and, well, a little nervous actually. I mean, grown children have certain expectations of mothers, and we fear to trespass past that threshold, lest we fall from the maternal pedestal preserved in their minds. Yes, I'm nervous, because what was isn't anymore. You see, I shed the old skin I was in.
Oh, you could have knocked me dead over when Mum opened the door. I'm looking at this svelte woman with carefully coloured and coiffed hair, wearing a tasteful touch of makeup. Mum? Is all I could manage to say in that moment. She gives me her mum nervous giggle, waiting for my declaration of approval. I give it. You look fabulous, I declare. I drop my bags and we share this kind of hug dance that we do. And when we break from our lock hold, she says, I made us a picture of martinis. I know you liked it. No malt wine, I inquired, as we head to the kitchen. I've rather lost my taste for it, she says. Well, she pours the drinks and we toast. And then I discover I've got a whole new mother.
I watched her face as I released the words I was so tentative to tell. Clarice, darling, I've gone vegetarian. Our Christmas Eve dinner menu has been vastly altered. Oh, she looked puzzled, perhaps taken aback by the radical departure from my usual Christmas fare. Then she says, no problem, I'm good with that. I exhale all the bottled stress inside me before my confession. There was one last thing that needed telling, but I thought it best to wait until we'd finished that lovely pitcher of martinis.
Me and Mum have got ourselves ever so slightly sloshed. And then she delivers a really big slice of news. Yes, the vegetarian switch cast a shadow compared to her next announcement. Yes, Mum had got a man. Yeah. Yes, she dropped that bomb just before we arrived for dinner. His name's Amal. A softly spoken, jovial sort with a great shock of grey hair, beautiful smile, and eyes of admiration for Mum. Yes, well, Amal cooked our Christmas Eve dinner. And I'll tell you this, he is one vegetarian high king of cooking with curry. Yeah. Yeah, Christmas was glorious this year. All seasoned with sugar and spice of new beginnings. Mm. Oh, yes. And a ma proposed to Mum on Christmas Day. They're getting married in the spring, and I'm going to be maid of honour. Yes. 2020 Christmas was christened by change and taking chances and I don't know, a realisation that the better days of yesterday, I think I've found a well-lit path to the better days of now.
I knew she was trouble from the moment she walked up to my counter. My old man used to tell me, never trust a dame with a snake. That was, of course, until he fell in love with that plumber.
Excuse me.
And she flushed his love down me.
Excuse me.
What?
I said, excuse me.
Hang on a minute. I don't know why I keep that so loud. Now, what was that?
He knew what I said. He was just playing games. Music games. But I didn't have time for his mames. Moo games? Moose games? Ugh, forget it. I said, excuse me.
I knew she said excuse me. Dames like that always want to be excused.
Who are you talking to?
What? I'll be right back. Nobody. Who were you talking to?
Nobody.
Did you ever wonder if we might be talking to the same nobody?
No?
Me either. She wondered.
He wondered. Look, Mr.
Martin. But you can call me Martin. And what about you?
I'll also call you Martin, if you don't mind.
I didn't mind. In fact, I kind of preferred it.
I need your help with something, Martin.
It was much better than anything my ex-wife used to call me.
Martin! Can you hear me?
Right, so what kind of help do you need? I ain't got all day. All right, maybe I did have all day. And a good bit of tomorrow too.
I think someone's after me, Mr. Martin. I'm scared for my life.
I had been scared for my life once too. I was working at the Flap and Tickle Brewery, dressed as a pelican, when this mountain lion...
Don't ignore me, Mr. Martin. A dame don't like to be ignored for a pelican story.
You say you were being followed?
That's right, Mr. Martin. And I need to find a frying pan.
You're going to clock him one, but good.
No, I just need a frying pan and maybe a new blender. Mine is, well, just getting lazy these days.
Well, Miss...
Geneva?
It's nice there.
No, my name, it's, Geneva.
I could tell she was lying. Is that so, Geneva? I think you're lying to me.
I was lying to him. I had to lie.
I think your name's Alison.
He was right. My name was Alison. Still is. But then he'd been reading the script, so I probably shouldn't have lied to him about that in the first place. All right, Martin. You caught me? So now what?
I knew what she really wanted. Dames like that only want one thing from a man like me. Is this what you're looking for?
Oh, well, Mr. Martin. What a big, strong blender you've got there.
It's She got me. What could I do? That's right. One Class A blender. Vita Prep 3000. It will blend your socks off.
Oh, I think this'll do.
You're not gonna use it on the snake, are you?
Who told you about the snake?
You can see the snake, right?
I want to know who told you about the snake.
Nobody. Nobody told me about the snake. I
Why
just
the
like...
hell did you tell him about the snake? That was supposed to be just between us.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. That's the last time I trust you with my innermost snake problems. I'm very disappointed in you.
I could tell she was very disappointed in someone.
I think he suspects I'm disappointed in someone.
That's probably because she just told you she was.
Oh, wait. Can you hear when I'm talking to, nobody?
No?
Uh-huh.
Can you?
Here, when I'm talking to nobody? Maybe.
I think she can hear us.
You're talking to them again. Stop it. I need you to focus. Here. Can you help me, Martin?
I just might. You say someone's after you,
That's right.
and you think he's close by.
Oh, I'm sure he is. And it makes my skin crawl.
I felt like I should tell her, but the scene ain't over yet. When did you first get this feeling?
When I stopped by the counter on the second floor.
Outdoor and garden supply. It had to be outdoor garden supply.
No, Mr. Martin. The one by the braziers.
She was probably looking to do a little outdoor cooking.
Not braziers. Braziers.
Is there a difference?
You know the difference. You know the difference.
Well, now I just feel like a boob. What could I say? I was busted. Maybe I do. So that's when you noticed you were being followed?
That's right. It started just after I asked the clerk to help me find a boa that would go with this blouse.
I think I can help you after all, Miss Allison. How do you feel now?
Mr. Martin, that did it. How can I ever repay you?
No payment necessary, Miss Allison. It's me job.
No payment? My, you're so kind. Thank you. To think the answer was practically staring me in the face the whole time.
So close it could have bit you. Well, just sorry I couldn't have been there sooner.
If only you worked in women's apparel.
How do you know I don't?
Well, I meant today.
So did I.
What day is it?
Friday, I think.
No, what day of Christmas is it?
The 11th.
Another day to go. I don't think I can make it. I'm desperate for a pee.
Well, you usually manage to hang on. How long have you been doing this? This routine has always been the same. We go on the tree on the 5th of December and go back in our boxes on the 6th of January. That's tomorrow. Oh, careful, you're shaking the tree. You have the thing over.
I know, but I just can't wait any longer. It's difficult for me at the best of times, given my upbringing.
What's your upbringing got to do with it?
I started life as a tiny tears.
So?
Well, I've still got all the channels for flow and water. I wasn't made to retain liquid for so long. Oh, thank God my legs are permanently crossed.
Well, how have you managed to deal with it all the previous years then?
Well, I've always been able to hold on. It's a great relief when they put us in the loft. Thankfully, they put me near the water tank, so when I empty my bladder, they think it's a leak in the tank.
Oh, very clever, but you won't be able to get away with that for much longer, will you?
Why's that?
Didn't you hear him talking about a combination boiler?
Well, yeah, but I assumed that it was a new kind of washing machine.
No, you twit. If they get a combination boiler, they won't need a water tank in the loft, so your excuse will be out the window.
Down the ceiling, more like. Oh, bugger. I'll have to work out a way of having a pee when I'm in my box.
Yeah, at least you've got a box to yourself. I have to share it with all those Chinese guys.
But there used to be a dozen of you. What happened to the rest of your family?
Oh, they've been relegated to the bottom of the tree. It's the equivalent of the Russian front for us baubles.
The ones that are within reach of the toddler, you mean?
Oh, yes, little soddies, yanking me cousins off the tree all the time, and then that cat takes over. Once they're on the carpet, you don't stand a chance. Poor old cousin Sid got crushed last week. That leaves only me to uphold the family tradition.
How is it you've managed to stay so far up the tree?
I'm regarded as their lucky omen.
Oh, really?
Oh, I was being put on the tree the moment they won the lottery for the first time on the 5th of December, 1994.
And how much did they win?
It was only a couple of £100, but it was enough for them to treat me as a good luck charm. That's why I have come out every year since. I'm not sure how long it'll last, though.
You should worry. I'm getting past it myself. No one wants a fairy when she's lost her magic. Still, I've had a good innings. I'm lucky to have lasted this long.
I don't suppose there's not a call for tiny tears these days.
Oh, it's all disposable nappies and baby wipes now. It's not very good for the environment.
Oh, you never see Action Man with the ability to pee, do you?
Oh, you would have to mention that, wouldn't you? Oh, it started me off again.
Oh, keep still. You'll have me off here if you're not careful. I don't think I can hang on.
Bobble, I'm sorry. Hold tight.
No, I'm going. Bye, fairy.
Leave me.
Oh, see you in the loft if the cat don't get me first.
Look at you. Never seen you with such a big smile on your face. Oh, my. You bought those biscuits I love. Come on in. Here, let me take your coat. Oh, it's a new one, right? You all seem to have new things all the time. You can sit over there. Well, I'm glad you called me and told me you were coming over. I made a pot of tea. Here, let me pour you some. Milk and 2 sugars, just like you always have it. There. It's okay. If you can't stay long, I know you've got tons of stuff to do. Buying presents, sending out Christmas cards, making biscuits and all the other stuff you do. But I'm glad you found time in your busy schedule to visit. Oh, there's nothing like a spot of tea to calm the nerves. I just don't know how you look so calm with all this hustle and bustle. Do you take drugs? Oh, no, dear, I was just kidding. You'd never do that. But you don't even take an aspirin. Good health and all that. Wish I had your stamina. Oh, no, I'm okay. Just a little, well, I shouldn't be complaining. It's a time for joy and love and hope and all that, you know. I wanted to make biscuits, maybe even bring you a plate of them. Would you have liked that? Oh, I know you make the best biscuits, but I still wanted to do something special for you. We've been friends forever. You'd have to give me the recipe. Oh, not this year. Why, you ask? Well, my oven is in need of repair. What happened? Oh, nothing much. You see, Harold decided he was going to surprise me. Yeah, I know he's always trying to please me. Well, anyway, it's just a little thing that he forgot to do. What did he do? Oh, well, I'm not blaming him or anything, but he thought he could dry his underwear in the oven. Silly, huh? Well, he said it was his only option because the dryer isn't working and the repairman can't come out till after Christmas. Why didn't he hang up his underwear or lay it out? Oh, you know Harold. He said it would look bad if somebody like you called and saw his underwear and all. Well, yeah, it seems like a good reason. He's a good man. I do love him. So anyway, a little fire and oven to bake in, all cook. But you know, I think it's a blessing in disguise. I guess I'll get a new oven and a new dryer, and they'll be the best presents that Harold's ever got me. Oh, don't you remember? He gave me matching pot holders one year. Oh, they were really nice. I think I was also excited when he got me that absolutely gorgeous thing. What was it? Well, Harold said it was a bird. Well, it's over there. See it? You think it looks like a what? Oh, no. I'm sure it's not an abstract of Harold. He's too modest. Can I get you another cup of tea? It's good, isn't it? Oh, you noticed? Well, yes, we did have a little problem with the fireplace. Oh, well, that's why Harold's not here. What happened? Oh, well, when the fireman came to help Harold out the chimney. Oh, yes, Harold thought he should try climbing down the chimney. Well, he was asked to play Santa at the office party. No, they don't have a fireplace at the office. Well, he just wanted to do it. You know, he always tries to be authentic and all. Where is he now? Oh, Harold was taken to the hospital after they removed him from the chimney. I must say, they really had to work at it. They had one man trying to tell Harold what to do and another man telling him what else to do. And the other two were pulling the rope that attached to Harold. I think it was the extra few pounds that made it a bit of a problem. But here's why we can count our blessings. With no oven, Harold can probably lose a few pounds. You see, there's something to be said about any problem. Oh no, Harold wanted me to leave and come here to see you. Oh, don't be concerned, Harold's fine. He told me to go home and spend some quality time with my best friend. Harold likes to say hi. Oh yes, he's a sweetie. Are you having any family over for Christmas dinner? Oh no, you don't need to invite me and Harold. That wasn't why I was asking. No, really. We'll manage. How? Oh, St Mary's Church of Christ is serving a full Christmas dinner. We thought of going. Oh yes, it's mostly for homeless people, but we figured out with Harold back from the hospital and 2 weeks before Christmas, the likelihood of him lighting the house on fire again is quite high. Oh no, I'm really not depressed. How can I be? I have a lovely husband, I have so many memories, and I have my best friend, you. You can always put a smile on my face. You know, Christmas is what you make it. We go through the year upset about this and that, but in the end, it's all about family, friends, love, kindness, sharing, and remembering what Christmas really stands for. Oh, I know you have to go, and it's good to see you. It's times like this that I find myself thanking the good Lord for all the blessings He's bestowed upon me and my family. Yes, I wish you a happy Christmas too. Thanks for the biscuits. Oh, thanks for the friendship. Oh, watch your step. Oh, you slipped on the ice. Oh dear, Harold didn't have time to put the salt down. You'll be okay, dear. I'll call the ambulance. They'll be here in a minute. Well, come to think about it, maybe we can all celebrate in the hospital. Yeah, being as you and Harold will be spending a bit of time there. What do you think?
Excuse me,
Yeah?
can I ask you a question?
Sure. My friends say I'm a font of information.
Will you have sex with me?
What?
Will you have sex with me?
What, just like that?
Just like that.
I think I remember you.
Oh,
Yeah, purple dress, cucumber sandwiches. Colour combination is unmistakable.
afternoon tea. You should have introduced yourself. Did anything else take your fancy?
Well, you do have lovely eyes. Can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I've been reading this book and I'd be curious to know your thoughts.
Games people play. Eric Byrne?
No, it's a novel. Have you read it?
No, but the title does interest me.
Because you like games.
Yes.
Well, the main character treats every moment of his life, every single instance, as if it were part of a game. He fears that life would become boring or dreary if he didn't. Yeah, it's an interesting theory. I wonder how it would work in practice.
Assuming that life is a game,
Yeah,
even the solitary ones.
I don't follow.
Oh, like a crossword puzzle on a Sunday morning.
Oh, bagel, cream cheese, a little bit of grapefruit.
Oh, quiet time.
Oh, yes, you've got kids.
True.
I see your point, but I don't think that life can be a game without other people. You need to have the emotional as well as the cerebral to generate that sense of play.
A personal connection. Life would be boring without that. Are you a bore?
I don't think so. A bore is a person that only talks about themselves when you want to talk about yourself.
Emily Post.
Mm.
My mother insisted that I read that before I went off to college. She thought it would help me to find a good husband.
There's still hope. Good etiquette can get you out of a lot of sticky situations. Good manners really means that you've got a good sense of people's feelings.
But isn't that just manipulation?
Empathy as a form of manipulation and love.
Is a form of empathy.
You have all the answers today.
And you seem surprised.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to keep pace.
Well, I do have one problem with this game analogy stuff. Games usually require there to be winners and losers.
You sure?
What do you mean?
Well, because it depends upon the rules, or even the very purpose of the game. In fact, two different parties could have exactly the same objectives, so you could have two winners, right?
But wouldn't that just be a draw?
It depends upon the stakes. Look, you want sex, I want sex. Sounds like a very mutually satisfying conclusion. Who loses here?
No, when you put it like that.
So, what time does the sitter expect us to get the kids?
4 o'clock.
Still got time then?
Yes, as long as you stop talking and start acting.
Well, you're the one that enjoys the games. You certainly enjoyed that one.
Yes, but there comes a time to put away the pieces.
Fold away the board.
Put it back in the closet.
Family game night comes to a close.
So the real games can begin.
Checkmate.
It's always Nigella.
She is the most suggestive.
Food and wine.
And sex.
Very Greek.
Very Dionysus. Very sensual.
Love the shameless gluttony. She's beautifully visceral.
You can taste her words.
Have you tried eggnog?
No.
You should. It's very viscous, creamy.
Risk of curdling?
What's life without a bit of risk?
I always thought of you as the perfect cook.
No, it's a stereotype.
No, not a mumsy cook. A real cook. A pro.
Never had the chance.
I know.
Never had the choice.
I know.
Never had a bloody say at all.
No. You didn't.
But life comes in chapters, movements.
It does.
Responsibility changes.
Apron strings loosen.
You find yourself defrosting. The numbness subsides and you can feel again.
Senses warming.
A moment of piercing clarity.
I hope you didn't feel pushed.
Pushed.
To act.
Supported. Encouraged, maybe. Not pushed.
It's a fine line.
It came from me in the end. Had been coming for a long time. I'd not been aware.
Bubbling away under the surface.
You helped, though.
I helped get it done. That's undeniable.
But you helped with my resolve. You made me think I could. Practical assistance was secondary.
Me and Nigella helped.
You're right. I like to think she would approve.
There are domestic similarities.
She never went this far.
That would be a difficult cookbook.
Bet she wanted to.
Me too. Do you think they'll be pleased?
They'll find the transition strange, but they will be pleased in the end. It's always the case with tyrants.
Stockholm Syndrome?
Just a lack of hope. They'll be fine when they see it's really over.
He was a monster.
A smiling, charming monster. The worst kind.
Will the world disapprove, do you think?
Certainly. It's pretty extreme.
Necessary.
Oh, absolutely necessary. But still extreme. Most won't understand.
They won't need to.
No. They'll never know what happened.
Just our secret. That's what he used to say to me.
And the others?
Our little secret.
I didn't know. For years.
He was careful.
I felt so guilty when I found out.
There's nothing you could have done.
It doesn't matter. I still felt like I failed.
You resolved it.
I have. What do you make of the taste?
Like roast pork?
Yes, that's exactly. Not fully white meat, but not dark either. Pinkish.
Is there crackling?
It's just firming up. I salted it.
Is this all we will get?
I've saved belly as a treat. It is the most delicious. Maybe I should have shared with the others.
I think it's chef's privilege to get the best.
I've made sure everyone gets a little taste. Felt like solidarity for everyone to have some.
Collective sacrament.
If we're going to be profound, the blood and the body.
Only one night's work a year.
Didn't lift a finger otherwise.
For work, at least. Makes for a very tender roast, though.
Utter succulence.
Thinking of breaking up with me?
No, babe. I'm just worried about you. You don't seem very happy.
I don't seem very happy. How dare you?
Andy, just showing concern, a little love, you know. I mean, have I done something?
You are, aren't you? You're going to break up with me.
No, I'm really not, okay?
Look, I'm perfectly happy, thanks. I mean, work is, well, it's fine. I've got everything sorted for Christmas. It's all fine.
Okay, if you say so. Didn't think we'd ever break up, but
Cheer up.
he'd say, and
Are you okay?
it infuriated me, like a fly buzzing somewhere.
I've got the stockings ready for the nets.
Nephews, his. Great, thanks.
And I've got Ed and Rachel a nice bottle of red.
Cool.
Where's your Christmas cheer, eh?
That's lovely. Very thoughtful.
Well, it is, given we're driving all the way to theirs and the parking's bloody terrible.
So long. We were like a tree that had grown out of its own cage. Saw one of those in a field once.
I don't know why you have to bring my parents into it.
I just couldn't let it drop.
Look, their marriage is perfectly strong, so just leave them out of it.
Wow.
I mean it.
Worse than Scrooge. Now, he's a knob, but he changes. That's the hopeful part of it all. Andy, he was just hollow presents and empty promises. Underneath it all was a hungry sadness. I just couldn't make sense of it.
Look, I'm happy, okay? You know, ho, 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 Merry Christmas and all that.
Sure, babe. One last try. Andy, I know men can find it hard to talk about their feelings.
You're questioning my mental health again. Look, for the last time, I am perfectly happy. Thank you very much. I'll take it you didn't notice the mistletoe then.
What, sorry?
Kiss and makeup?
And overnight, everything changed. Shocked me too.
You're taking all the decorations.
Absolutely. I took my colour and joy.
You can't leave now. It's Christmas.
It's surprisingly simple when the future calls, and it's free. Now Scrooge needed scaring, but me.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. To us.
Just needed some hope. Less baggage.
Good luck coping without me.
It was a strangely wonderful Christmas that year. My parents didn't know what to say or do, but we ate mince pies and we drank mulled wine and we sang carols and all the stuff you do. And deep down, I knew I'd come home at last. To me. And the next year was all mine.
That are waiting to be answered. Why is he running late anyway? I want to go home too, man. I'm bloody exhausted. I'm one of the seniors too, remember? Why don't you ask his wife? She was here earlier on. You don't feel it would be appropriate. So why don't you do it? You found it too difficult to match any present. And you owe me one. Yeah, fine, I'll do it. But I'm heading straight off after. You won't see me until next year. Yeah, whatever. So what am I looking at? What is so difficult that the great dill... Oh, the most senior elf in the North Pole! Dill pickle can't match these to gifts. Right, number one. My wife spends long periods of time alone as I have a very lucrative job that allows me to provide a very wealthy life for us both. We don't have children, so she's often home alone for weeks, even months. Could you possibly send me a gift so that she can keep herself amused while I'm away? I cannot think of anything. Thanks in advance. Samantha. Right, okay. And the second one. Dear Santa, I'll be throwing my 16th birthday / Christmas party on the 25th of December. Oh, I've invited all my friends, including the girls I've fancied for the last 3 years. Oh, that's sweet. I've got most decorations, but I haven't found suitable balloons. I need something special that won't pop if they touch glittery or spiky decoration. My mum loves lots of holly. Can you please send me some extra strong ones? I'm so excited. Yours, Mark. Right. Right, that's just lists. So, strong balloons to keep a lonely wife entertained. Strong balloons and something to keep a lonely life entertained. I don't even know what gifts we've got. Oh, no, that one's already taken. That's it. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Double phallic penetrator, 3 types of vibration. All you need for those long, lonely nights. Right, ding, ding, ding. Letter 1, we have a winner. Oh God, this is going to be crappy wrapping, but who cares? Right. That'll do. God, bloody sellotape. Right, so dill pickle.
Dear Samantha, what a thoughtful wife you are. I'm sure this will keep you both amused when you're together. You can take turns, or even both at the same time.
That will be perfect. Right, we should over there. Now, I know. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Bumper pack, extra strong condoms. Get some more paper. Right. Oh. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to go to the... Right. It's close enough. Close enough. So, dear Mark, please read the instructions carefully. These might be the only balloons you need for your party, Mark. I hope you get a lot of use out of them. Oh, right. So that one's Mark, that one's Samantha. There we go. That was easy. I don't know what Dill Pickle, you may sing it out in the North Pole. What's bloody going on about? Right, I'll get them down to dispatch. Clear this paper up. Oh, bugger, I've missed a letter. Dear Santa, I was a burglary victim a few weeks ago. One of the things I miss most from my handbag is my silver bullet. Oh, you naughty girl. So I was wondering if you could possibly send me a brand new one. Yours truly, embarrassed, Monica. Right, come on, think, Gherkin. Think. Gherkin! Where's them? Yes, here. Brilliant. These will just have to do. What shall we say? It's all right. Dear Monica, please keep refrigerated after opening. I think these should do this trick. Right, that wasn't so bad. Right, I'll take these down to dispatch. One. There you go, Dill. That's them done. Down to dispatch. Oh yeah, and he's going to put his quality control stamp on and take the credit. No wonder he always gets promoted above me. No bloody wonder he always gets promoted above me. It's not fair. It's not fair. Yeah. Yes, Mrs. C. Just give me a minute. A box? Wait, there's a box here. What was in it? A present from the big man? And you can't remember what it's called? Let's try and narrow it down. I'll just check this. Was it for the kitchen maybe? Oh, toiletries. Was it toiletries? Soaps? No. Oh, right. You only remember it was to keep you entertained on these long, lonely nights. Oh, crap. Sorry. I don't know what to say, Mrs. C. I don't know where it could have gone. Dill took the last presents down to dispatch. Maybe he sent it out as a gift by mistake. Okay, Mrs. C, good luck. 2 birds, 1 stone. Marvellous. Me off to the pub. Hi, honey, it's me. Sorry, I know you're running late, darling, but I'm furious. That bloody elf. No, not Gherkin. Gherkin's fabulous. That bloody dill pickle. Well, he's only gone and sent the present you got me out to someone else. Will you deal with him on Boxing Day, darling?